all about my money, get my guap and turn my higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money, I'm talking my chicken. Bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen. Running up this shit, but whole time ain't no competition. Alright, what's up, y'all? It's your boy SAV, also known as Mr. Sitcho. Y'all know me as Mr. Sitcho though. You feel me? We chillin', we kicking this, you know what I'm saying? So, to have this convo with y'all, it's 4:16 in the morning. Should be sleep, but in about 12 hours, I got something to do, you know what I'm saying? Which don't mean nothing. I'm finna take a nap here, a little 4-6 hour nap, whatever, but let's have this convo. I want to have this convo with y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, I was here chopping it up with myself, you know, and I was just talking about the music industry and stuff, and basically pretty much speaking upon record labels and record labels signing to them as artists, you know what I'm saying? And basically actually being the record label owner or CEO or the signer or sign, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? So I want to tell y'all how it kind of work. So and hopefully y'all able to elaborate off of this, because like, bro, I be dropping jewels on my channel, but a lot of people really be sleeping on my channel. Like, I know there's a lot of stuff be just like some little chill, some little random, some little, it's a whole bunch of a lot of shit. But that's just how a lot of people's lives is, all our lives. It's a whole bunch of a lot of shit, but you're gonna get a lot of sauce and a lot of resourceful shit if you actually tap in. I open your motherfucking brain, for real. So look, whoever invented this, like I said, is a shark, bro. So the whole, you know, when you sign to a record label, pretty much, they have to give you some money up front. You know what I'm saying? Like, from what I know, like, if I come to you right now, right, and I want your talents at my label or on my label, I have to come chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Make an agreement, this, down the third, then let you go over the contract, explain the contract to you a little bit. But to me, as the CEO or whatever, it's not my responsibility really to thoroughly explain. It's for you, your manager, whoever, to actually go over this and understand it, and understand if you want to sign with it or not, right? Okay, that's just the one thing. Okay, so outside of that, anyway, the contract, when you actually sign the contract, you know what I'm saying? You sign, you make an agreement like, okay, yeah, I signed to this label, this, that, and the third. Now, back then, they used to do it like, I ain't gonna say they used to do it like, because I don't know, I ain't signed to no label, you know what I'm saying? But from a few ways they used to do it, one popular way that a lot of industry, like, a popular way that a lot of people used to, like, how people used to operate in the industry, what they used to do is, like, they assign you, right? Assign you to the deal, record label, whatever, and then they'll make you work off or work for your money. Like, they'll give you the bread themselves out their pocket. Pretty much. Like, okay, we're investing to you, so we're going to pay for the studio time for y'all. If y'all want and need these suits for this show, we're going to pay for this. We're going to carry that on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to take responsibility for all of this stuff right now. So then when y'all do finally start making money, y'all pay us back this, plus whatever, you know what I'm saying, we want to bind on top as interest. And then after that, if you fulfilled the rest of what's in the contract, then you're a free person. Now, that was just one of the ways I feel like they did it back then. Probably really did do it back then like that. But nowadays, you got motherfuckers like Gotti, smart as hell. Up front, I'm gonna pay you up front, because that show you I ain't bullshitting. Money is just money, but the thing about it is, everybody love it. If I give you some money, that don't mean you gonna actually go and do what you tell me in my face, just because I'm right here in your face and I gave you some money. Just because you sit here and look me dead in my eyes like, yeah, I'm finna go invest this into this and I'm finna that and this, that, and the third, that don't mean you actually gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's up to me to take this investment and risk it on you. But the reason why it's a risk is because you signed the contract where you binded your life to me if you fuck me. Pretty much. If you do enough fuck me, I own you for as ever long as I feel like own you until I want to not own you no more. That's masters, whatever, like. You know what I'm saying? So, listen to me, bro. We finna get saucy. So, look. That's masters or whatever, you know what I'm saying, right? If you end up not being able to pay off or work off your tab and bring in some motherfucking revenue plus pay off whatever, you know what I'm saying? So then, that's why they like, oh yeah, man, don't worry about it, you know, when you first start, yeah, ooh. They either just sign you and pay for everything, like the old way, or like I said, they throw you the chicken. But now, boom, when they throw you the chicken, it's up to you, your responsibility to go actually put it to where it matters. You know what I'm saying? So, if somebody come to you and want to sign you for $200,000, right? Most of us know in this world, you won't survive off $200K. Not being an artist. That shit dead. Not being an artist. You gotta be realistic. These labels, a lot of these labels, one, they're not getting artists because they coming to us and coming to them with numbers like 200,000 for your catalog. 200K. And you don't even know how much you're gonna spend within the first few months paying for promotion, trying to get shows set up. Cause see, this how it is. You paying for a lot once you pay someone back. When you get on stage, they hit you with the, oh yeah, you know, you remember that show out in Toledo, you remember that show out in College Park, you remember that show out in Buckhead, you remember that show out in Moorhead, you remember that show out in Tallahassee. You gonna be like, yeah, what about him? I sold out. I got the, you feel me? I sold out. I collected my chicken, then try to get yours. Oh yeah, but see, you must not know. Like, what you mean? We have to, for you to get paid, right? There's a list. You have to be a certain caliber, a certain record label, certain to have the list and access for you to be able to do this as a newcomer. Do this stage as an up and comer. Do this as a this. You know what I'm saying? So them motherfuckers are looking at shit way different. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, y'all dead ass. Like, so I just basically signed the bullshit ass record label. Now this nigga start throwing that out. No, not even. If I come to you and I give you cash, it's up to you. Now, like I said, that's one thing. I put you on with my list, my connects, this, that, and the third. It's not up for me to make sure you use them or utilize them. You feel me? I just let you know, like, if you would like, for quality purposes, for actual performance, this, that, and the third, I know this all delivers for this pricing due to the fact of you being underneath me and my label, you receive this treatment. If you decide to go there, you know what I'm saying? You just go let them know. And if there's any issues, just give me a call. If I ain't able to answer, this how you do that, handle that. You know what I'm saying? We'll do our bam. So, let's see to make sure I'm on the right track. Yep. So, like I said, so then you get the chicken. So you like, all right, bet. A lot of niggas and a lot of females get the bread and be like, man, I'm buying me a crib first. I'm buying my mama house. I'm shit like that. Cause all this shit from back in the day, when people were signing record labels, bro, they getting on these songs, these videos, these albums, and they making the whole signing a deal thing sound like something that they basically making it sound like it's just free money. Like, nigga, I signed the deal, and now I'm getting chicken and this and like, niggas is like, yeah, you signed the deal, they give you bread, and then you end up looking up 2 years later, like, what them niggas, folks that was just, wasn't he just, oh, he broke now? He broke. Oh, he what? He in jail. For For what? What happened? Album flop. Sales wasn't working. Everything fucked up. Label said fuck him and dropped him. So now he back outside, fucked up on his dick. Damn, he was just rapping about how he was eating the label out of set up. He was, yeah. But it made it sound good, didn't he? So then I'm like, that's just an example, and I ain't even talking about no one specific, just like. So then you'll get to looking like, damn, what the fuck, bro? Like, these motherfuckers really gonna be playing. No, because nigga, it's an investment. It's not free money. I give you my chicken. I can't even promise you've seen $10,000 in your life all at once in one portion in your face, held it, earned it or nothing yourself. How can I guarantee to sign you for any hundreds of thousands? Because I have to be willing to sit you down, and explain like, look, this is real shit. This ain't free chicken. See, a lot of these labels, they kind of make it seem like it's free chicken. Now the real labels and the real people looking out, they let them know this is an investment out my pocket on you. This is not free. I need you to do this. If you really want to stay on top, stay in your bag, get to the point where, like, even if you sign to me or not sign to me, you forever good, for real. You know what I'm saying? Not just looking back on old shit and kind of living alright and, you know what I'm saying, modern, but actually still living, being rich and, you know what I'm saying, kind of in a celebrity life without having to be a celebrity. Listen to what I'm telling you. You see me, I'm this age, and I'm still delivering. Rather it's music, business, or whatever, still delivering. So these people, they sit there, they put you on, they sign you. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Let's get into what I'm really saying. So, now like I said, Gotti. Whoever came up with the way Gotti get his artist is a fucking shark. If he came up with how he get his own artist himself, he a shark. And that's just that, coming from the streets and having a hustler mentality. People don't understand. A lot of people don't want street people to have real money for one or two reasons. One, they feel like all the threats and shit, you know, you get street niggas who get up and they be on military time. They buying army guns and shit for their homies, supplying their gas, buying them drugs, all that. And then you got the other type of bosses and like not commanders, but, well, I guess we can say commanders and shit, but you got the other bosses who is like, you got the other commanders and bosses and shit, you know what I'm saying, who like, what I'm basically saying, what I'm trying to say. Shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying, just get back to whatever, you know what I'm saying, more of the story. So, instantly, bro, yeah, you know, basically, they don't want hustlers to have money for one or two reasons, and then the other reason, you know what I'm saying, is just cause we be too fucking smart, low-key, like, nigga, learning how to work the streets. If you know how to work the streets, you can work the world. They know that, you know what I'm saying, white people know that, all that, so they don't really be wanting us to actually deliver on no professional shit and actually make it up there on them stages with them, you know what I'm saying. So like I said, boom, back then they used to sit there and probably do it a certain way, whatever. Like I said, I seen that as an example from watching the Tupac movie. You know what I'm saying? Boom, let me throw this in there real quick. What even taught me this information, and I promise y'all, just this one scene in this movie, I swear, I think it's the Tupac movie. I forgot what record label he was signed to, whether it was the first one but before he signed to Death Row or whatever, I think it was though. when he told him like fuck him, I don't need y'all. This time the third, I'm leaving y'all. He got smacked with a booklet. The booklet was literally his tab of all the studio sessions, everything that he basically ran up and spun. Smacked that right in his face. He looked at that shit and was confused as hell, like, how do I owe y'all? I'm doing shows. I'm making my own money by doing these shows, songs, putting out these albums. How are y'all not taking y'all cuts out the top of this? Oh, because it don't work like that. See, what we do is we sign you, we put our money into you, and then after we put our money into you, we sit here, and once you start making your money, we just depend on you to pay us back. And trust me, we make sure you pay us back because the contract is there to make sure you pay us back. I think that shit was like, that's how they really be getting people. That's why people like, I signed this fucked up ass deal. But it's like, a lot of deals do be fucked up. If it's not a straight 360, you know what I'm saying? They got other fucked up deals, but straight 360s is pure fucked up. That's when they damn near just shelve you, sign you, make everything sound good, and shelve your ass, put your ass up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Boom. But then, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking other little bad contracts and shit just be motherfuckers not reading. They end up fucking themselves and getting fucked in the end or in the middle or whatever early because motherfuckers stupid with money. It was never meant to have money to begin with and got lucky. Had opportunity, fucked it. Shit like that. So that shit, when I seen that shit, I'm like, man, that's how that shit really worked. So instantly, nigga, somebody came up with the whole pitch like, look, it's risky as hell, but we gotta start basically telling these artists, like, look, yeah, what's up? We're gonna give you this money up front. Give you the game plan of what to do with the money in order to make sure you don't owe me, because me giving you this money is you owing me however much I give you. If it's $1 million, you owe me $1 million. Plus, maybe not even, and depending on the type of person, they might be so real, you might make them that million and them just fucking with you and just wanting to keep the business going. They fuck around and just like, alright, cool, you can have $1 million. I just want to see. Once you come back and give it to me, like, okay, that's yours. There's some good people out here. Some people do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't, I ain't gonna say it's rare, but it's like maybe like a 25% chance of that shit actually happening. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker realize, like, if we start giving these people this money up front and explaining to them and telling them how to work it, we'll earn more, we'll see more from our investment because we're giving them the game plan on how to make the money. We have connects, we have resources, we have money, we have names, we have linkages that they don't have that we can connect them to make sure that the money keeps coming in. If we just tell them like, okay, look, I like your talent, you have good talent, potential, you have motherfucking abilities to do big things. I need you to listen to this game plan if you really want this shit to work. Somebody came up with that shit, and I swear to God, bro, ever since then, bro, artists, all different types of artists, even though a lot of them be decent or okay or kind of mediocre, they still be like having buzz for a minute, having drives for a minute, runs for a minute, because they have a different motivation now. The money coming in is way different than way before 10, 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It's different. So it's like, that shit just crazy. That's really, you feel me? Like, that was it, you know? Just think about that though. The record label game, it can build you or break you, bro. It's just about you being on top of your business. It's not about caring about rapping, singing, writing, poetry, performing. That matters in the mix, but it's about your business. Because they really trying to manipulate you and fuck you out of like as much money as possible and milk you while you're valuable until they can move on to the next. While they look for the next to move on to. That's all it is. So it's up to you to sign with a motherfucker if you want to sign with them. Bind the contract correctly, make it make sense fully to your understanding, your extent, your terms, your all of that. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can deliver, see your revenue, you know what I'm saying, actually get your assets correct, you know, and then just make sure it work for yourself. And I'm going to end it on that note. You feel me? It's your boy, Mr. Sitcho. And make sure y'all get over me. Press that subscribe button. And I'm going to get over with y'all. No bullshit. Higher than that bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking my chicken. Hold up, bitch, be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen.